Hello, kids. My name is Scott Hogue. You might have heard of me. And this here is what you call an unsolicited customer testimonial, real world, about my fine friends over at the Ghertner and Company, property management experts. So, they've been managing my dad's condo association, and we had some termite damage right after my dad died. And about the first week of April, I said, "Hey, Ghertner and Company, I got some termite damage. It says here in this HOA thing that you guys cover the termite damage, and we pay the HOA. We've been paying it since 1993. Yippee, we're covered." They're like, "We got you, Scott Hogue." They do not got me. Here is what got me meant. Okay, so that was April the 4th. It's the first week of September. Let's look at their progress. Would you like that? Here we go. This is 5 months of progress. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that work, that handyman, that craftsmanship. So first off, they told me that, "Hey, Scott Hogue, guess what? We don't cover this door frame because that's a separate structure." So let me tell you what that means. Now, I did watch Adam McBeal a couple of times. So what they do is they say, "We cover all the termite damage except for the windows of the doors. They're a separate structure, and they're the only wood that faces the outside where the termites live." My friends at the Ghertner and Company. One of them called it rot. The other one told me that I was trying to decorate the house on their dime. And then the termite kid came in. He said, "Well, that's termite damage." Kind of like I did. Now, here's my favorite part of the work. Their property management company. I was like, "Yeah, I bet they got people to do this. They manage all kinds of places. I'm sure this stuff happens all the time. They probably got a team to do it." They're like, "Yes, sir, Scott Hogue, we'll send our people out." They do not do this work. See, you can tell there's an easy way to tell. See, this is done right. And what happens is that you drill a hole in this wood, right? So you run these cables through, because when you drywall, you can't just like drywall. Like, what kind of idiot would drywall, like leave it out? You know, if the cable was below the wood, then you couldn't put the drywall in there, right? And so that's why I said I'm going to trust my house repair to the fine people over at the Ghertner and Company, your property management experts. They said, "Scott, we're going to send out some of our finest crew." And their crew came out and did this. Dun, dun, dun. Check that out. That is going to be some amazing drywalling right there. Okay? So this tells you a couple things. You can make your own decisions about my fine friends over at the Ghertner and Company, your property management experts. But I'll tell you this. Their property management company, they're supposed to run into this stuff all the time. And the other part is that there's two people that work for the Ghertner and Company, your property management experts, and they did this work. And one of them looked at the other one and said, "This looks fantastic, don't it?" And the other one said, "They'll never know. Let's get out of here." And they were gone. Just stopped, like, "We'll just call it a day." And so I'm laughing because it's been 5 months, man, and they just do it on their own time and their own terms, and these contracts are written where I can't do a damn thing about it. And good Lord in the morning. The other part, do I know when they're going to fix this? No, I do not. Will they tell me? No, not really. Have I called them a couple of times about this? Yes, I have. I was assured this was already done. This is 5 months, you guys. So, they took that thing down. What they used that board for right here, in a spectacular feat of hillbilly engineering, they had it, and they hung them wires off of it, you know, so they wouldn't make a mess, because they're professionals. Now, there's only a little bit of this 3 Mile Island looking fiberglass, but the last time I was here, this thing was just covered in it, because they just ripped it out like a pack of wild dogs and threw it over here in the corner, said, "Sounds good enough to me." I can't get all the way outside because my phone is charging right now. But can I tell you something? Outside, it looks like the damn Kid Rock concert or something. There's trash everywhere. There's boards. There's trash cans I've never seen before. It looks awful. And so, if you find yourself in a property management situation where only the least competent will do. They've been doing it for years. They've been doing it for thousands of companies. And you too can get the 5-month express package from our fine friends over at the Ghertner and Company, your property management experts. This is Scott Hogue signing off. Look, they were like, hey, Scott Hogue, we do not want your energy bills to go up high. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stuff a trash bag in that gap. How about that, Scott Hogue? You should thank us because we're not even going to bill you for that part. So anyway, there they are. I'm sure they're going to be busy spearheading some of the hurricane repair because this only took them 5 months. They're probably ready for anything. Scott Hogue signing off. I love you, Ghertner and Company.